Hey, Joe here at Service Autopilot. I want to talk to you today about getting started with credit card processing. So we talked to a lot of our members who have credit card processing, but maybe they don't have all their clients switched over because there's a couple clients who pay by check or cash, and they're just afraid of the pushback that they're going to get. Nowadays, though, most people have a credit card and they're using it for the majority of purchases. Not only that, but a lot of people want to use credit cards so they can maximize their rewards points. So in this video, I want to show you a very easy process for messaging your clients, collecting cards, and being able to charge them in bulk all through Service Autopilot. And right now with the coronavirus situation, you can give your clients a very compelling reason to switch. So quite frankly, it's safer right now to take payments virtually because you're not touching checks or cash from them. And then not to mention, a lot of your clients are probably paying online for other purchases with all these stay-at-home orders. So the idea of having to pay online is not going to be something foreign to them right now. So let's start here in Service Autopilot. The first thing is you're going to want to make sure you're set up with credit card processing. So in this video, it's going to assume that you are. To check on that, you can go to Settings and Integrations. And so let's just start here with communicating the change with your clients. The key here is to just communicate with your clients what you're doing, how you're doing it, and how it impacts them. Now, instead of crafting your own letter from scratch, I'm actually going to take you to a document that our team put together that you can just modify slightly and use. So in Service Autopilot, the first thing we'll do here is go up to the avatar and marketplace. And in the search menu, you can just search for COVID-19. Now it comes up here first, at least at this point. So we'll just go ahead and not search and click view here. And you're gonna click this icon here. For you, it probably will say free and then go over to download. And this will download this template for credit card processing, the switch into your documents list. And we will take a look at that. But first, we're going to have to build out the form to send to our clients, or the form that they'll use to update their credit card. So we're going to go up to Marketing and Forms. And let's go ahead and add a form. And we'll use a blank form here and just do CC update. And this is going to be a super simple form. If we go down here, all we need is this credit card update field. Just click on it, puts it into the form. And this is whenever you send the email to your clients, they'll click on a link that will bring them to this form. And all they got to do is click on the update card link, and it brings up the form where they'll enter in their card details. And then that will save with the processor, with Clearant. You'll get the tokenized information back in Service Autopilot so that you can charge it. So you'll go ahead and make sure to have this form created. Let's go next here. And I would probably also set up an email notification here. Go ahead and add notification, and we'll just choose a custom email here, because when it's submitted, we probably need someone in the office to go ahead and check and make sure that everything is set up correctly. For example, if you want to put them on auto pay or charge their card automatically every month, you'll need to change their default payment method to the credit card type. And so this would be a great way to have someone do that, to remind them, is by setting up an email. So what we'll do here is just choose who we want to get that email. If it's owner, office manager, whoever it is, and you'll have to put in who it's from. And then we'll just say, and then just go ahead and copy that in here. And I would probably go ahead and use, instead of just client, I'd probably use the merge tag for client name. And you could actually use that same merge tag up here if you wanted to in the subject line. Not a bad idea. And then we'll just go ahead and save it. So now this person or company will get a notification when that form is submitted. If you wanted to do something like add a tag, for example, you could do that as well to see who's filling it out that way. That would be another way to do it. I'm just going to choose to do email notification. You could do both, and then go ahead and go to next. And then we're going to publish this form to the office and associated with accounts. And then we'll go ahead and publish it and close it down here. Now you have the credit card update form enabled. Then let's go check on the document real quick. So that's going to be under settings and documents. And if you just search for memo, it should come up. You might have to do, it's this one here, memo for switch to credit cards. So you might have to switch or type in memo for switch or something like that. This is the name of the document. I'm going to click on that. And it's just going to have a very simple subject line, company name. So that would be your company name. You could change that out or leave the merge tag in there, depending on how you have that set up in your settings. If your company name is correct in the settings, this will be correct. Otherwise, go ahead and make sure to edit that. Is switching to online payments, and then we'll go to edit. And all this stuff that I'm about to show you is editable. Like, you can use what we have. You do got to make a couple modifications, not too many. But if you're really into marketing and messaging and stuff like that, and you want to make modifications, by all means. This is just giving you kind of a starting point. So we have here very simple email that our team created. Has a place where you can click on here, go ahead, change the image, change that to your logo. And it's going to have a simple message saying, hey, we're switching to online payments because of safety, outlining some of the benefits. It's time saving for you. You can earn points if you pay with a credit card. And it'll have the form link here. This is the merge field. So when we send the email, we'll make sure to include the form. So when the client clicks on the form link, it pops up that form that we just created. And then obviously social media links down here. Either take that out if you don't want it, or go ahead and put in your specific social media links here. And again, edit the message if you need to. It's really up to you how you want this to be modified, how you want it to go out. But we've done a lot of the work here for you. So we're going to go ahead and save and close. And now what we're going to do is actually send this out. So we can go to CRM and clients. And then here, what we're going to do is just go to check all, and then actions and marketing. And we'll do all the filtered. Now, we're going to, in this example, be sending it to every client. Let's say, though, that you have some clients who are already processing with credit cards, or you have cards on file for them. What you'll want to do is tag those clients, and then you can basically filter out in this list the clients that already have that tag. And then that way you won't send it to those clients, so that you'd only be sending out to the ones who don't have a credit card on file. But I'm going to assume here that we're just going to send this to everyone in this example. So I'll go ahead and click on filtered, and then I'm going to search for that document. Memo for switch to credit cards. And if we go down here, we'll see the form link. We do need to make sure we insert the form. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure we select that, because if we don't insert it, they're not going to have anything to click there to update the card on file. And then we'll go ahead and click send. And that's going to send it to all of the clients. So it's super easy to do. And then what will happen is, as you start to get credit cards, we'll just go ahead and click on an example here. Let's say that we got a credit card from this client, which theirs is expired. What we would do is just make sure to look at the credit card type, which is discover, and then we'll go over to edit, and under billing, make sure that how they pay you method is set to the card type. So you want to go ahead and switch that if you want to run their cards every month from the invoices to charge list. So there's actually a filter that you can use on the invoicing list to run the cards in bulk. The only way that the invoices show up there is if they have this how they pay you set to the correct credit card type. So you don't necessarily have to do this if you want to run cards individually. That's fine, although it's a lot easier to do it in bulk. I'll show you how that works. Let's go to accounting and invoices. And then go ahead and choose a save filter here, which is going to be invoices to charge. So these are all the people that have their default payment method set to the credit card type, credit card, whatever that is. If it's Visa, MasterCard, we check all and then just go to charge cards. And then that processes all the cards in the list, charges them, charges the invoices. Now, this is the most simple way to do it, to just run the cards yourself, whether that's every week, every month, every day, however often you invoice. If you wanted to have the client do that though, some people like to have the clients do that themselves. We have what's called the client portal. You can purchase that as a separate subscription, and it allows your clients to actually log on and pay their own invoices online. Or you can email out individual invoices and they can simply click on the invoice. It's the Pay Now link and it'll take them directly to that invoice. So you could email them the invoice with the username and password to log in and pay, or pay the invoice individually just by clicking a link. So how that would work, let's go to invoices to email. You just make sure here that you're using one of our templates. Actually, this one has it here, the Pay Now link. So this invoice template, we have several templates that have the Pay Now link. Simply, when they get the email, they'll click on it and it takes them directly to the invoice where they can put in their credit card and pay it. So that's another simple way to do it. You just need to make sure that you've got the client portal set up. And if you're interested in that, go ahead and contact our team and we can help you get set up with that. So there's really a lot of ways to get this done, but I just wanted to show you how simple it was. So again, it's really easy to get people switched over to credit card processing. It's really beneficial for you because you're getting paid faster, you're increasing your cash flow. And honestly, for a lot of clients, it's also a lot easier as well. They're not having to take the time to write checks, especially if they enter it in once. They put in the card once, right? And then you start running the cards and it takes a lot of the work out of their hands, which a lot of clients like. So the key here is just making sure that they're aware of the changes. Again, I just wanted to show you how easy it is to get started with credit card processing. So I hope you can take what you've learned from this video and apply it to your business and start getting paid more quickly and start increasing your cash flow as well. Thank you so much for watching.